Can she get 3 in a row? Eight is the fill. The 2 pins that are standing are not together. However, there is some wood. She's looking at the 3 and the 8. Let's see if she can do it. Oh, too bad. Too bad. She just tapped her forward as much as to say, oh, why did I do it that way? I should have gone to the left instead of to the right. The match is now tied as we are halfway through. Debbie right now looking at the 7 and the 9, and there are 3 pieces of wood. She's waiting for one of them to stop rolling. So she's made her decision and now goes to the right. Well, she decided to use the piece of wood that was in front of the 9 pin. She got it to go over and get the 7, but the 9 pin is still there. It's a 10. Now Debbie Tobey, rolling in the 5th and 6th, with the match tied in completed frames. Halfway through. So close to a hammer for Debbie Tobey. Everything down except the 10 pin. Now waiting for some wood. There are 3 pieces of wood, one of them rolling. Now it's stopped and she's going after the... Yes, she has it. For a spare in the 5th. She's opposite a pair of 10s, so she can go back into the lead again. Seven pins down. However, one is alone over on the right. That's the 10 pin. Then she has the 4 and 8 and 4 pieces of wood. It'll be interesting to see where they finally settle down. Not bad. It looks as if she could get them all. Nope, the 4 pin didn't go. She hit the piece of wood to the right of the one I thought she was going to hit, the one which would have carried into the 4. Ooh, way off to the right. Huh? That was way off target. 9. All right, Janet Poch back in the lead, or Janet Poch, I shouldn't say, not, I mean Debbie Tobey back in the lead over Janet Poch. Four horsemen left side, plus the 5 and 8, and over in the right-hand corner, the 10 pin with wood in front of it. That was a little too full on the hip, so she still has 4 pins up. 2, 4, 7, and 10. It's an 8. Strike! Each of our bowlers now with 1 strike. In the 7th box, Debbie Tobey, today's challenger. That one way to the left. She held it too long. Got 2, the 4, and the 8. Missed the head pin again, and she has left the 1 and the 9. Robert Bostler of Hubbardston, Massachusetts, wrote to us, and he wanted to know whether it's going to be a... No, it's going to be a 10. He wanted to know whether a 300 game in Candlepins has ever been rolled. Well, the answer is no. The highest sanctioned score was rolled in the late 80s by Jerry Montminy, a 240. He did that at the Londonderry Bowling Center in Londonderry, New Hampshire. 240. That's why we know how tough this game is. All right, 4 horsemen, left side. 1, 2, 4, and 7. Everything except the 2-pin. It's a 9. Janet Poch. Our defending champion now looking at the 1, 7, and 9. Nice shot. Very, very pretty. As I told you, it was the 1, the 7, and the 9. She got 8, and she's looking at the 5 and the 8 right now. There's a piece of wood off to the left a little bit. Going right for the... Yes, she has it. All right. Now, one more bonus ball to roll after the spare in the 10th. And she gets 6 more. Leaving the 1, 2, 4, and 8. Now Debbie Tobey. Six, 7, and 9, or if you prefer, it's 6 and 9 together over on the right with some wood, the 7 alone over on the left. And nope. I took the 9. It's an 8. Janet has picked up $50 in bonus money, as you know, and right now looks as though she will have $50 more for winning the middle string, depending upon what Debbie does here. Yeah, Debbie's got a tough one to try to convert. Side by side, she has the 4 and 5. Behind that, the 7 and 8. And over on the right, the 10-pin with 1 piece of wood. And everything down except the 7-pin. It's a 10 for a 99, and indeed Janet Poch gets $50 for the 3 marks in a row, and she also gets another $50 for winning the middle string. She won the middle string 135 to 99, and the score after 2 is Janet Poch 222 and Debbie Tobey 203. Our challenger, Debbie Tobey of Maynard, Massachusetts, leading off. 3rd string. The 8 and 10 with 3 pieces of wood. 1 in very favorable position in front of the 10-pin, but she was unable to go over and get... It's a 10. Half Worcester right side, punching out the 3 and 9. She still has 5 pins standing. The side saddle triangle made up of the 1, 2, and 5 plus the 6 and 10. It's an 8. Janet Poch. Janet in the lead by 19 going into the 3rd string. Debbie led by 17 after the 1st. Everything down except the 9 pin. It's a 10. Oh, she's getting a lot of body English up here. Yes, and it finally worked. The 7 pin finally dropped. It was rocking back and forth for most of the time. Of course, that means it's going to stay. But it did fall. So she's going to try to go for the 10, but there may be a roadblock in front of it. Let's see if she can get it. She got it. Now Debbie Tobey, today's challenger. Looking now at 1, 6, 8, and 10. Yes. Nice spare. Looking at the 1, 2, 8, 9, 10. Oh, almost missed everything. Just barely did catch the 2 pin. Still has 1, 8, 9, and 10. It's a 9. Hey, some of that body English and foot stamping must be working. All right, working on a spare right now is our defending champion, Janet Poch. Here is the fill. It is a thin one. Just 4. She leaves 4 horsemen left side, 1, 2, 4, and 7. Also the 5 and 8. One, 7, and 8 still standing. Got just 1, so it's an 8 box. Led by 19 now. Did get up by 25, now back to 18. All right. Got a triangle to work on. We've seen people have trouble with these. It's a 2, 4, and 5. She went right through the middle and punched out the 2. So many times we have seen candlepin bowlers do that, punch out that or clip off one of the wings, or sometimes they will get 2 of them and leave the other. It remains an 18-pin lead with now 6 boxes to go. And our challenger, Debbie Tobey, she has a triangle, only it's on the right-hand side this time, and it's made up now of the 3, 5, and 6. And she got 2/3 of it. Got the 3 and the 6, but the 5's still there. Just missed it, so it's a 9. One, 3, 6 on the right, 4, 7 on the left. The only piece of wood is where the 10 would be. Nine was also in there. I couldn't see that because I'm right in back of lane 3. So she still has 4 pins standing, and now there are 3 of them still there. So it's a 7 box. Our defending champion, Janet Poch, she has won 5 in a row. One pin to knock down, the 9 pin for a spare. Amazing, she did not get it. She hit the piece of wood that was to the right of it, knocked it away, but did not get the 9 pin. There it is for a 10. And that puts her back to the lead that she had beginning this 3rd string, 19 pins. Now looking at 1, 2, 4, and 7, and behind that the 5 and 8. She's left side-by-side pins, the 4 and 5. It's a 9. Picked up 2 more, leading now by 21 with 4 boxes to go. They just kept dropping. 1 stayed up, the 7 pin. One by one, they kept going down. Now, yes, she has it. For a spare in the 7th. She'll take that one. Here's the fill. Spread eagle. She got 4 and has left the 2 wings. The 3, 6, 10 on the right, the 2, 4, 7 on the left. She got 2. The 1 and the 2 are the pins that she knocked down. Now she'll go for the 3, 6, 10. She got all of those, so it is a 9. Janet Poch with 4 boxes to go to wrap this up, and it'll be her 6th consecutive victory. Almost a strike. She left 1 pin. It's the same pin she had before. The difference this time is that there is a piece of wood actually with a portion of itself in front of that 6 pin. And you can tell that she made it. Strike! So she is putting it away. No question. Debbie now looking at 1, 2, 4, 8, 6, and 10. And right down the open spot. 89 going into the final box, and seven pins down, looking at 1, 4, and 8. Ooh, missed it all. $98. Janet Poch with 2 marks in a row, working on a strike right now, and first ball nets her 6. She's got a diamond with a piece of wood in the middle of it. The diamond is to the right side. Will she make it 3 in a row? Oh, she left the 6 pin. No question that she's going to win her 6th consecutive. A 10. Now just the formality of doing the final box. Five, 7, and 9. He's doing a little directing, telling that piece of wood to go over there and get out of my way. She has left the 5 pin. A 10 for a 119. $341 to $301. And congratulations from Debbie Tobey. Janet Poch has won it. $341 to $301. $100 is what we have in our home viewer jackpot. And the total today, both bowlers combined, is $642. So I'm going to go in there and draw a card, and if it's within 10 either side, move these around. If it's within 10 either side, then the person whose card is chosen will receive the $100. But even if it's nowhere near that, just the fact that I draw your card, name on it, you'll have a handsome gift from the Parker Pen Company. All right, let's find out now whether it's going to be $100 or not. $642 is the total, 10 either side. And let's see, this one comes from Sophie Ashmont of Holbrook, Massachusetts, who gets the gift from the Parker Pen Company. But the guess is a little too high. It's $789, so next week it'll be worth $150. Now, ladies, that high-low jackpot, the men didn't want it, apparently, and it's at the highest it's ever been, $2,100. Janet, 3 little pins to knock down. Go ahead. Give it a try. Wow, was that close. Okay, Debbie, give it a try. Ooh, just skinned it. Son of a gun. Come on over here, Deb. Right here. And looking towards the that's it. I want them to see you, not me, all right? You had $350 for being the runner-up. You got $50 in bonus money, $400. And you have one of our new trophies from Din Brothers of Holyoke and Boston. Right now, your name is not on it, but it will be. It'll be engraved on there. It's a permanent souvenir, okay?
Thank you.
It was nice to see you again. Come back and see you.
Again.
See you next week.
It's been a better match, but I owe Janet.
All right, young lady. This is 6 in a row now, huh? Yeah. Including the 5 you had last year. You get $700. You get $150 in bonus money from Din Brothers. You're going to have your name inscribed on this new handsome trophy.
Thank you.
And we're going to give you the lady who started it all over for you last year when you beat her. Carol Downey is going to be your challenger next week. All right?
Looking forward to it.
Okay. We'll see you then. Bye-bye, everybody.